Hey guys, Tychonders here again with another toy review. This is for the Diamond, I think it's Diamond Select issued these Diamond Select Stargate 12-inch figures, or 1:6 scale figure. And this is for the Colonel Mitchell. I think it's Mitchell as you pronounce his name, or is it Mitchum? I think it's Mitchell, and it's the character played by Ben Bauer, who was of anyone who followed the Stargate series knows he was also famous for the role in Farscape. And this is the 1:6 scale figure. Now again, I haven't seen too many reviews for these figures. As far as I know, there's only 3 figures in the line. There's Jack O'Neill, or I think it's Colonel Jack O'Neill when he's still the Colonel, or it could be Captain, I'm not sure which version of him it is. Then there's Colonel Mitchell, and then there's Daniel Jackson, and they're the 3 figures that I've only seen for these figures. There could be more of them out there that I don't know of, but I don't think they ever got around to doing the full team. So he comes with cloth clothing, just like most 6-inch figures. Most 12-inch figures. And his head can move left or right, up and down. He does have sort of an ab crunch. He has a waist swivel. He only has single jointed, actually sorry, he has double jointed arms, but they're slightly hindered by the thickness of the jacket. He has forwards and double hinges on the knee, and he can rotate his leg around at the hip, and I think his feet can move. Now, one thing that I find interesting about this figure compared to most other 12-inch figures I have is the way they designed the boots. The boots on this figure, if I can just bring it to focus in, they're actually done with actual laces that tie up, and they come pre-tied obviously, but his boots are actually pre-laced. I have never really seen that on any other 12-inch figure. Most of the other figures I have, even the ones from Sideshow, all have had like either a solid boot sculpt, or they have a actual rubber boot that just goes all the way up, but it's all sculpted. He does come with a few accessories. He comes with the device for sending the code through the gate for the team, for the SG-1 team, which I can't remember the name of it. I know it has a specific name in the show. And he comes with that. He does come with a small walkie-talkie, which I have here. He has a zap, as they're called, the devices that the Jaffa use. And he did come with an actual rifle. I think it was a P90, but unfortunately I can't find it at the moment. So at the moment I have him rocking this shotgun that I picked up off eBay, which fits in quite nicely. Most 12-inch most 12-inch weaponry, 1:6 scale weaponry will fit him. Now the only thing is, unlike a lot of 12-inch figures, he doesn't have wrist articulation. If I just get the weapon out, his wrists just rotate. They don't go up and down. They don't have any additional joint, and he doesn't come with any additional hands or anything like that, so you're kind of stuck with the hands that you get. And they don't seem to be easily removable if you wanted to kind of, replace his hands with other hands. So I know some people who pick up 12-inch figures and 1:6 scale stuff tend to customize them or do their own style. I haven't actually taken I haven't taken down the stripping down to the kind of bare buck to see what sort of the figure looks like underneath, but I do like the figure, so I tend to not actually want to take it apart to customize it. He does come with a kind of a black undershirt as well underneath the main shirt, and as you can see on the sides of the shirt has the Stargate Command, or SGC logo, and the Stargate Command logo. So the likeness to the actor isn't too bad. The face does look a bit kind of pale compared to other 12-inch figures that I've seen, like the Sideshow stuff has far more kind of a realistic, even the Hot Toys ones look far more realistic. but as sculpts go, it's not a bad sculpt. It does kind of resemble the actor that plays the character, so it's not. Do I recommend these figures? I do recommend them. Unfortunately, their prices have started going up and up. I think I paid about 30 quid for this guy, and a lot of them tend to be looking for somewhere in the region of 75 plus, and I think that's a bit too steep for these figures. I mean, there's only 3 in the line, but I think hopefully eventually I might pick up the rest of them, but as it stands, but the figures themselves are quite nice. Just on a side note, I did give him this kind of flak jacket type thing, because he does look a bit plain without any kind of jacket like they do, like they have in the show. They usually have the kind of tactical vests over the uniform, so he doesn't come with anything like that. So I do recommend trying to source something that looks similar to the one in the show. Technically it should be an all black vest, because that's what they wear in the show, but I had that green one to spare, so I just used that. All in all, it's a very good figure. I do recommend getting them, but I would recommend not paying too much for them, because they have their limitations in the sense that their hands are fairly sculpted to, in kind of, the hands are only in certain poses, you can't change those, and the kind of weird boots, they could be problematic later on if the strings were to deteriorate on the actual boots themselves. Then you'd probably have to replace the boots as well. So there you go, guys, just a quick video review for the Diamond Select Stargate 12-inch Colonel Mitchell figure. I hope you enjoyed the review, and if you want to, please feel free to subscribe to my channel, or feel free to like the video review, and also if you want to, feel free to leave a comment on this comment section below. There you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.